According to the Coinbase cryptocurrency exchange, the value of Bitcoin has dropped below $31,000 or £25,140, which is less than half of what it was at its peak last November. The fall of the world's largest cryptocurrency by market value comes as stock markets around the world have also tumbled in recent days. Last Monday, key European, Asian, and US indices slid lower again. Investors are fleeing riskier assets for safe havens like the dollar. Last week, Japan's Nikkei index dropped 2.5%, while London's FTSE 100 closed down more than 2%. In the US, the Dow fell nearly 2% and the S&P 500 dropped 3.2%, and Nasdaq lost 4.3%, deepening the falls in recent weeks. In times of market uncertainty, traditional investors will often sell what they see as riskier assets like digital currency and move their money into safer investments. Moves in cryptocurrency markets have increasingly followed wider trends as professional investors, such as hedge funds and money managers, become more active in trading in what was once the domain of individual investors and enthusiasts. Bitcoin, which accounts for about a third of the cryptocurrency market with a total value of close to $570 billion, has seen its price plunge more than 10% in the last day and more than 20% in the last week. Ethereum, the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world, has also fallen in value, down by more than 20% in the last week. Volatile trading in digital assets has not been unusual in previous years, but much of 2022 had been relatively quiet for the cryptocurrency market. Last week, central banks around the world, including the US, UK, and Australia, raised interest rates as they attempt to tackle rising prices. The US Federal Reserve raised its key lending rate by half a percentage point, marking its biggest rate hike in more than 20 years. That has triggered more concerns among some investors that inflation and the higher cost of borrowing could have a major impact on global economic growth. Investors are also worried about the impact of the Ukrainian crisis on the world economy. Meanwhile, in the last year, Bitcoin has become a legal tender in 2 countries, like El Salvador and the Central African Republic, since El Salvador said it would allow consumers to use the cryptocurrency in all transactions. Alongside the US dollar, the International Monetary Fund has urged it to reverse its decision.